Okay, so it's Friday, April 10th, and I'm on vacation starting today and next week some. And I won't be able to attend the meeting most likely on Wednesday, so I wanted to make a quick video and talk about what I'm working on these days. So I built this double screen board that I'm using for the beehives, and I just got to put this screen on right here with my nail gun to cover these holes on both sides. It's a technique used to separate bees while letting them smell and get the heat from each other. I won't go into that detail, but anyway, I'm working on that. I've got a project back here. I'm wanting one day to have a carport slash shop behind the house, and I'm clearing this area right here. I've got some debris I brought over here to burn with these stumps and trying to clear out. I've got some trees to kind of take care of. Let me show you one of my swarm traps. So I try to catch beehives when they swarm, and I've got about 20 boxes spread out in Louisiana to catch swarms, and I picked up two last weekend. And so I have boxes like this hanging on trees, hoping to catch the swarms. Typically, excuse me, my throat. Typically you catch bees in locations where you previously catch them. So tonight I'm gonna go pick up one in Lake Charles, close to the saltwater barrier. The resident called me yesterday and said that they are full of bees, so I'm gonna go pick them up. We plant milkweed. Milkweed is a good plant for monarch butterflies to come and lay their eggs. Then they have caterpillars, and the caterpillars crawl up here, and form into chrysalises. So hopefully we'll be having some, you can't see with maybe the sunlight here, we'll be having some monarch butterflies soon. Another project is to relocate this structure here. My son had a hanging punching bag here. The strap on the punching bag broke. He no longer uses it, so I want to relocate it to my beehive area. And it's just in 5-gallon buckets buried in the ground with some cement. So I just have to pull it up, relocate it. A little bit of work. I've got a tree back there I want to cut down as well, since it's on its side. So we live on about 4.4 acres, and it's a nice place to keep my beehives. And I'm going to go show you where I'm going to relocate that structure. Believe it or not, people explore people's beehives, and they have actually been known to be stolen or robbed. So I want to put that structure over here to kind of protect it as a shield, vision shield from the highway. So I'm going to relocate it here by the first row of this hive to protect it from the vision of the road over there. So it's going to go right here. This little nuke box here has a hive in it, but it's queenless. So they're trying to grow their own queen, but I need to monitor them closely and see if they're successful. The hive here does have a queen, and if you watch carefully, you can see them bringing in pollen. On their sacs, you'll see yellow pollen. Kind of looks like it's hanging on their legs. It's in their sacs. And I'll show you one when he lands, hopefully here quick. Here comes 1, 2, 3. See the yellow going in on their sacs. Pretty cool. So back here I have about 5 hives that are active. Some are empty. But I like to experiment, so this first one is a top entrance. And you can see they're pretty active. And I see them bringing in pollen. I can see it from here. This hive is more active now. It was a little bit less active earlier, but it was cooler. So they're coming and going. here as well. And lastly, this one here. You can see the pollen going in right there. Okay, let me show you inside the top. I have a glass top so I can check them out more closely. There's a bee checking me out right now. I'll back away a little bit. I'll back away a little more. He's bumping me. They warn you. They will bounce you. They'll bounce on your head. They'll bounce on your hand. They'll kind of give you warnings. They really don't want to sting you because that kills them. And if you're not a real threat, they'll leave you alone. If you're a real threat, they'll come in groups. Okay, so this trap is also empty. So that's 5 minutes. That's what I'm working on this week. Some other activities as well, but those are kind of the main goals and main activities of the week. I hope you guys have a great meeting. Sorry I'm going to miss what's going on in your lives, but hopefully we'll catch up down the road. Talk to you later. Bye.